Hello everyone, me again. Today I think I will show you how to rescue an art journal page that has gone bad. Yesterday I was working in my magazine journal and I created a page that I am completely not happy with. It did not, my vision did not pan out on the page. So, without further ado, we'll get started. My first page. This is the offending page. As you can see, it's very green, which I don't mind green, but it didn't quite turn out the way I had visioned. This is all napkin down here, napkin here, sky is painted, and this is was in the magazine. It's the magazine image. So today I am going to completely reinvent this page and hope that it turns out or turns into something at least I can be happy with, or at least, at the very least, be okay with. So I'm going to get started and I'm going to show you the trick I was talking about yesterday. Now again, I don't know if anybody else has thought of this. I thought of it on my own. I haven't seen anybody else using their videos. So I guess it's my idea. I don't know. But I'm going to take my repositioner Elmer's glue stick and I'm going to glue around the edges where my wax paper will sit. Just a little bit. You don't have to coat it a lot. You just want it to stick to the edge of the pages, to the very, very edge, so it keeps out any of the paint or mediums that you're going to use on the next page, because I don't want to get paint on my completed page while I'm working on this one. I'm just pushing it down a little bit to seal it up. Make sure you have good support. And what this does is it seals the edge so no paint will seep under. This side I don't care because I haven't started working on this one yet. Alright, just checking it, making sure that it's adhered a little bit. And because it's repositional glue, it won't muck up your previous pages and it won't stay glued. It just acts as a barrier. And I did some preliminary work that I'm going to show you before I turned on the camera because I knew it was going to take a while. So I'm not sure the theme of my page is not going to be Halloween, but I created these spider webs. And what I did was I drew a spider web on a blank piece of paper, and then I used a tissue paper technique to lay down and paint the tissue paper on the opposite side. And then what I did is I took my craft mat and my X-Acto knife and I cut in the different negative areas where I wanted to show through when I adhere down the spider web to the page. So, and these took a while because you have to glue and dry and cut and everything. So I saved you guys that, spared you that heartache of watching that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to gesso my page. Get my brush here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up everything but his eyes, because then I'm going to make beady little spider eyes to see through the spider web. Hopefully this will turn out and I'll be at least happy with the page. And it's okay if some of the color seeps through the gesso. It'll just add more to the background. Okay, I'm going to dry that. Heat gun. Going to put on a little bit more gesso so I get at least decent coverage to start my next layer. Okay. I think that's good enough. He's gone. Okay, that's good enough. Close up my gesso. Okay, I'm going to start with my colors, and today I think I'm going to start with some of my alcohol sprays, just to kind of get some color going on the background, and then maybe incorporate just some black acrylic in areas where I want to cover up the white. So I think I'm going to need to block that off. Now, where are my post-it notes? Bear with me a moment. And the colors that I have made, again, these are all homemade. They're not the greatest, but they'll do. I have navy blue, light blue, teal, black, and fuchsia. And I'm trying to make like a nighttime sky kind of color. I'm going to start with some of the black. And I'm going to spray it with some water. Pardon me, I gotta let it drip. Mash it together. Got all those colors nice incorporated. I'm gonna dry it a little bit. And you gotta be very careful when you're working with alcohol and heat. They don't mix. I just hold my heat gun really far from the ink. Dab up the middle, because the ink will naturally want to go to the middle of the page. Okay. I think I'm going to add some more darker color. Where's my black? Go around the page. Spray with a little bit of water. Heat gun. think I'm going to do a wash of black. And I'm going to water down my paint quite a bit. And I'm just kind of making this up as I go along. I know how I want it to look, and in my head it looks great, but trying to get it down on paper is a whole other story. And I want it really thin because I don't want the black paint to actually cover. I just want it to highlight the other colors I have underneath. Okay. So I'm going to be able to pick it up in a minute here. Some paper towel. And just dab it. Okay. I'm going to do the same to the other side. Nice too is the paper towels that I use have a lot of texture to them, so they leave imprints on the page. Okay. I'm going to dry that. Heat gun. Can't quite get that spot to move right, to cover right, actually. Well, I guess it's going to have to kind of be white there. off. And I'm going to get a small brush, get a little bit of the black paint, really paint this in. Blend it out. Okay, now I'm going to take my alizarin crimson. Let's paint some eyes. Where's my tiny brush? That's first. Actually, I'm just going to fill that in a little bit more. Hey. 1 second, guys. Be right back.